Hello and welcome back to the King James Bible Sunday School channel on YouTube and Rumble, and to our day-by-day devotional from Charles Spurgeon's The Checkbook of the Bank of Faith, uh, also known as Faith's Checkbook. Today is July the 8th, 2025. July 8th, 2025. And the title for today's devotional is An Angel Encampment. An angel encampment. An angel encampment. And let's get our daily Bible reading schedule in. First, our yearly schedule from John Butler. Come on, July. Alright, today's reading is from the Psalms. Psalms 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141. Psalm 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141. And then on tomorrow, we'll finish up the Psalms with Psalm 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, and 150. Says today Psalms 135 through 141, tomorrow 141, 42 rather, through 150. Psalm 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150. Get through with the Psalms on tomorrow. That again is our yearly schedule. Now for our 6-month schedule. Today's reading is going to be Genesis 30, 31, and 32. Genesis chapters 30, 31, and 32. Matthew chapter 10. And Matthew chapter number 10. Tomorrow will be Genesis 33, 34, 35, and 36. And Matthew 11. Genesis 33, 34, 35, and 36. And Matthew chapter 11. And then our 2-month, 3 months through the New Testament 2 times is today going to be Mark chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Mark 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then tomorrow will be Mark chapter 6, 7, 8, 9, and chapter 10, verses 1 through 31. Mark 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, verses 1 through 31. Leaves us about 20 verses left in that chapter if we want to stay with this schedule. If you would rather, stop at the chapter, that's fine. It's up to you. Just stay on track with it. Stay in the Word of God. Okay, so next we've got our psalm. The psalm today is Psalm 122. Psalm 122. And again, I recommend reading it a couple of times outside of, a couple or more times outside of my reading of it to you. Psalm 122, a song of degrees of David. I was glad when they said unto me, Let us go into the house of the Lord. Our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compact together, whither the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, unto the testimony of Israel, to give thanks unto the name of the Lord. For there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. They shall prosper that love thee. Peace be within thy walls, and prosperity within thy palaces. For my brethren and companions' sake, I will now say, Peace be within thee. Because of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek thy good. That's that Psalm 122. And whether you pause now and read it a couple of more times, or whether you just come back to it afterward, um, you know, just I'm not giving you a heads up on the Psalms like I do the other scriptures, but that's okay. We'll make it through each day. All right. So now to the devotional, and today's devotion is out of Psalm 34, verse 7. Psalm 34, verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. Round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. We cannot see the angels, but it is enough that they can see us. There is one great angel of the covenant, whom not having seen we love, and his eye is always upon us, both day and night. He has a host of holy ones under him, and he causes these to be watchers over his saints, and to guard them from all ill. If devils do us mischief, shining ones do us service. Note that the Lord of angels does not come and go, and pay us transient visits, but he and his armies encamp around us. The headquarters of the army of salvation are where those live whose trust is in the living God. This camp surrounds the faithful so that they cannot be attacked from any quarter unless the adversary can break through the entrenchments of the Lord of angels. We have a fixed protection, a permanent watch. Sentineled by the messengers of God, we shall not be surprised by sudden assaults, nor swallowed up by overwhelming forces. Deliverance is promised in this verse, deliverance by the great captain of our salvation, and that deliverance we shall obtain again and again until our warfare is accomplished and we exchange the field of conflict for the home of rest. All right, that's the devotional for today. I think there's a lot to think about in there. Just the glance really that I've had, and letting it begin to come in. There's just some stuff I'm thinking about. Some things I was reminded of. Yeah, and hmm. But anyway, uh, I would recommend and hope that you would do so to meditate on the things that are herein. You might notice I'm working on changing out some books here to make this more appropriate for what I need to do here in the future. A couple things are going to maneuver around in a little bit here. So, anyway, um, if you've got something that you'd like to see behind me, then by all means, let me know, and I'll see what I can do if I've got it to put it up there. But it'll be interesting if I get any comments on that. But if you're interested in any of these books, you see a bunch of multiple books, just because a lot of them are just simply for sale, and you may or may not be able to tell what they are, but I've pointed them out in some past videos, so go try to check those out. Um, and I'll maybe talk about them again some other time, just going through some video stuff. But anyway, again, let me encourage you in spending time with the Lord today and meditating on His Word. Spending time with Him will set your day in on the right path, in the right direction. And we'll see you again tomorrow for another day by day devotional. Bye.